Hi guys, I'm Rex King. Welcome back to another episode of Straight to Stream. It's been a while, mainly because there haven't been any movies on stream that I wanted to talk about. But this week there was a movie called The Magician's Elephant. The Magician's Elephant was directed by Wendy Rogers and focuses on this kid who was separated from his sister when she was born because of a war, and he always wanted to find her, despite the fact that his guardian keeps telling him that she is dead. One day in the market, he encounters this fortune teller who tells him in order to find his sister, he needs to follow an elephant. Elephants don't really exist in this world, so he thinks it's impossible. Until one day, a magician during a show summons an elephant accidentally, and the kid then tries to get the elephant so he can find his sister, but is told by the king he can only get the elephant if he completes 3 impossible tasks. So this film is pretty standard. It follows the beats you're thinking it's going to follow. We have a kid who wants to find his sister, or an elephant that just popped out of nowhere. The kid's got to complete this impossible task. You kind of understand where this is going to go. He's going to find unique ways to do these impossible tasks. And by the end of the movie, he's probably going to live happily ever after. This film is very standard, and that's completely fine. This film didn't have to do very much. I honestly checked it out on a whim. And I do feel like the story is fine. I do feel like there are a couple moments where they solve situations in a manner that doesn't make a ton of sense, and a lot of it is weird coincidence. And I don't like film that I can figure out exactly where it's going to go, what's going to happen, usually from the offset. So this film's not going to be enjoyable for everyone, but to be honest, this film's for kids. It's not for grown-up adults. There's nothing here that adults are going to overtly enjoy. This is for a movie that you can show to your kids and they might like. And there's enough here to keep their entertainment, I believe. The characters aren't particularly well interesting. They're all pretty generic and one note. But that's not terrible. They're not characters I hate. I didn't mind them at all. The performances are all over the place. The vocal performances in this movie just don't work as well as they could, which is a shame because I do believe all the actors here have really good performances in other films. They're just not well utilized in this particular movie. Then we have the visuals, and the animation style's 50-50 for me. It's not terrible, but a lot of the character designs and movements just don't feel natural, and it doesn't really work sometimes. But it's not bad. I've seen far worse in other movies before. Then we have the music, and there's not much to talk about. It's pretty standard. A lot of this movie is standard. It's stuff I've seen in other films, better films. But again, I don't think this movie was meant to wow people. I think it was just to have a film out that kids might like, that adults can put their kids in front of a TV and keep them quiet for an hour and 40 minutes. There's nothing here that is overtly exciting, but I mean, it's harmless. It relatively is harmless. And at the end of the day, that's what's going to affect my score. I'm going to give The Magician's Elephant a 5 out of 10. It's a standard average film. And if you want to show your kids something for an hour and 40 minutes to keep them quiet, there are worse movies than this. I mean, there are far better ones than this, but hey, this one's on Netflix and that's probably what you have access to. Anyway, that's what I thought about The Magician's Elephant. What did you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.